Howie Mandel here, and let's talk UNO. This game, it's a classic. Easy to learn, fun to play, and you can find yourself shouting UNO before you know it. Whether you're 8 or 80, UNO is a guaranteed good time. So gather around, get your deck of cards ready, and let's learn how to play. First things first, grab your UNO deck. Got it? Good. Now gather your friends and family. You can play UNO with 2 to 10 players. Each player gets 7 cards to start. Spread the remaining cards face down in the center of the table. This is your draw pile. The goal in UNO is simple, be the first player to reach 500 points, but here's the catch: you get points by getting rid of your cards first. Each card has a point value, and the first player to empty their hand wins the round. Don't worry, we'll explain how those points work a little later. Alright, time to play. The top card of the draw pile is flipped to start the discard pile. Players take turns matching the top card of the discard pile. You can match by number, color, or symbol. For example, if the top card is a red 7, you can play any red card or any 7. Section 5, Special Cards, Shaking Things Up. Now here's where UNO gets really interesting. Besides the numbered cards, we have special cards, or as I like to call them, game changers. These cards add twists and turns to the game, making it even more unpredictable and honestly a lot more fun. Section 6, Action Cards, Skip, Reverse, Draw 2. Oh my, these cards are the spice of any UNO game, the ones that can turn the tide in an instant. They're not just cards, they're game changers, the ultimate tools of strategy and chaos. Let's dive into what makes them so special. Let's talk about Action Cards. These are the cards that make UNO more than just a simple matching game. They add layers of strategy, unpredictability, and let's be honest, a little bit of mischief. Whether you're playing with friends, family, or even strangers, Action Cards are where the fun truly begins. First up, the skip card. Play this bad boy, and you get to skip the next player's turn. It's a simple yet powerful move. Imagine the satisfaction of watching your opponent's hopeful expression fade as they realize they've been skipped. It's a card that can save you in a tight spot or just give you a moment to breathe. And let's not forget, it's a great way to mess with someone's strategy. Then there's the reverse card. It switches the direction of play. If you're going clockwise, reverse makes it go counterclockwise and vice versa. This card is a game changer, literally. It can completely alter the flow of the game, especially in larger groups. Suddenly, the person who thought they had a few turns to prepare is up next, and the one who is about to play gets a reprieve. It's a card that keeps everyone on their toes. And last but not least, the Draw 2 card, my personal favorite. Play this, and the next player has to pick up 2 cards and miss their turn. Ouch! It's the ultimate power move, especially when you're trying to slow someone down or force them to rethink their strategy. The reactions to this card are priceless. From groans of frustration to dramatic sighs, it's a card that can shift the balance of power in an instant. And let's be honest, there's a certain thrill in watching someone reluctantly draw those 2 cards. So there you have it. Skip, Reverse, and Draw 2. These action cards are the heart and soul of UNO, the elements that make every game unique and unpredictable. They're the reason why no 2 games are ever the same. Whether you're using them to outsmart your opponents or just to stir up some friendly chaos, these cards are what make UNO the beloved game it is today. Section 7, Wild Cards, the Game Changers. In the world of UNO, there are cards that can completely shift the dynamics of the game. These are the wild cards, and they are aptly named because they bring unpredictability and excitement to every round. Whether you're on the verge of winning or trying to make a comeback, these cards can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Now for the really powerful cards, the wild cards. These cards are the ultimate tools of strategy and surprise. They allow you to take control of the game, forcing your opponents to adapt to your moves. But what makes them so special? Let's dive in and explore their unique abilities. First, we have the regular wild card. This card is a game changer because it can be played on any card, regardless of its color or number. Imagine being stuck with a handful of mismatched cards. The wild card can save the day by letting you dictate the color that continues play. It's a card that gives you the power to steer the game in your favor. The wild card is not just about strategy, it's also about creating opportunities. By choosing the color, you can either align with the cards in your hand or disrupt your opponent's plans. It's a versatile card that keeps everyone on their toes, adding an element of suspense to the game. Then, there's the Wild Draw 4 card, the ultimate power move in UNO. This card combines the flexibility of the regular wild card with an added twist. Not only do you get to choose the color, but the next player is forced to draw 4 cards and lose their turn. It's a double-edged sword that can turn the tide of the game in an instant. The Wild Draw 4 card is a card of triumph and chaos. It can be a lifeline when you're in a tough spot or a devastating blow to your opponents. Watching someone draw 4 cards while you take control of the game is a moment of pure joy and excitement. Truly, these wild cards are the essence of what makes UNO so thrilling and unpredictable. They are, without a doubt, the game changers. Section 8. Penalties. UNO faux pas. Now, a word of caution. In UNO, there's one major rule you never want to break. Forgetting to yell UNO when you're down to your last card. If you get caught, you have to draw 2 cards as a penalty. Trust me, it happens to the best of us. Section 9. Winning and strategy tips from your host. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting out, these tips will help you elevate your UNO game and make every round more exciting. Let's dive into the strategies that can turn the tide in your favor and make you the ultimate UNO champion. Remember, the first player to get rid of all their cards wins the round and scores points based on the cards left in other players' hands. This means every card you hold onto could be a potential advantage for your opponent. So play smart and keep an eye on the cards being played. Timing is everything in UNO, and knowing when to hold back or go all in can make a huge difference. The first player to reach 500 points wins the game, but don't let the score intimidate you. Focus on each round as it comes, and remember that even if you're behind, a well-played hand can turn the game around. Keep track of the points you're earning and the cards your opponents are holding. A little observation can go a long way in helping you strategize for the next move. Here's a pro tip. Hold on to your wild cards and use them strategically towards the end of the game to really shake things up. Wild cards are your secret weapon. They can change the color of play and disrupt your opponent's plans. But don't forget, using them too early might leave you vulnerable later. So think ahead and save them for when you need them the most. It's all about playing the long game. And there you have it, folks. UNO is not just about luck. It's about strategy, observation, and a little bit of bluffing. Pay attention to the cards being played, anticipate your opponent's moves, and don't be afraid to take risks. The more you play, the better you'll get at reading the game and making those winning moves. UNO, a game that's easy to learn, fun for the whole family, and full of surprises. It's a game that brings people together, whether it's a casual game night or a competitive showdown. The beauty of UNO lies in its simplicity and the endless possibilities it offers. Every game is different, and every round is a chance to create new memories with your loved ones. So gather your loved ones, shuffle those cards, and let the games begin. Whether you're playing with family, friends, or even strangers, UNO is a game that guarantees laughter, excitement, and a little friendly competition. It's the perfect way to unwind, connect, and share some quality time with the people who matter most. And remember, always play fair, have fun, and never forget to yell UNO. That moment of shouting UNO is what makes the game so thrilling. It's a declaration of victory, a signal of strategy, and a reminder of the joy that comes from playing together. So go ahead, embrace the fun, and make every game of UNO a memorable one.